Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this fabulous day? Anyway, we have got a beautiful day today. You'll get ready to see that in a minute. But welcome to the Tennessee Nate Radio channel. I hope you all enjoy the content. Yesterday, I brought you the video and I put you some music with arrest footage of Levi Carter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed those. But that was shot right across from where the Pals was, up on the hill. That was on Facebook. But anyway, I got that footage and brought it to you because it wasn't on YouTube. It was just on Facebook. So I wanted to let y'all see that. And I put the footage on my regular channel too, so you can actually check all that out as well. It was pretty good stuff. But I don't know all about him. I don't know about the people. I don't know about the Carters. I don't know what he did. I know he stabbed his father, is what I heard. But I don't know what led to the argument or whatever. But they had a helicopter after him and everything up there in Church Hill around the Pals, up there halfway to Segornsville. You know, it was between Kingsport and Segornsville, where he was taken into custody at. But he had went off of 11W is what it looked like to me. He came off 11W and came into the Pals there and did what he did. Lock the door there. Anyway, we're back, everybody. We're just going down here, but look what a beautiful day it is. 90 degrees today. I think this is the warmest day that we have had yet. But anyway, like I was talking about that Levi Carter, I'm glad they got him. When you stab somebody, that just shows what kind of person you are. I don't know what he stabbed his own father over, but, that takes a special kind of person to be able to do that. I know I would never harm my father or mother or anybody, really, on that end, But it is what it is. That's why I posted that footage. But anyway, beautiful day today. The 10th of June. But we're in the Crown Victoria and we're headed down here. We got to get a couple things. Then I got to go down to the gas station and get a little gas for the Vic. She's thirsty. But beautiful day to get out and about. It's hot. Like I said, 90 degrees. But you can't beat the weather. We live in Tennessee. We live in a good space, a good place. It's not too hot and not too cold. But we got Tennessee weather, where it'll change in a heartbeat. It could be really sunny and warm and then cool off, get cold. You could wear shorts and sandals and a short sleeve shirt and have to wear a coat the next day in the winter, That's the way it was this winter. We had one at the end of the winter here. We had a day where it was 81 day, and then we had snow the next. That's how it does around here. But that's amazing. It's really something that it's that way here. But anyway, it is what it is. We're here on a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky, actually, as you can see. Blue skies all the way around. And we are in a beautiful part of the country. I really enjoy this area we live in. But I'm just a country boy this is the way I've always been. I always loved being out in the country and all that good stuff. But it is a beautiful day. It's really sunny. Like I said, not a cloud in the sky, except over that way I see one cloud. So, not a chance for rain today at all. And I'm sitting in the Crown Vic here where it's good and cool. Got a good, cool air conditioning going. But I'm going to do some dad jokes tonight. So, and through the week, I'm going to do them a little bit every day. Maybe 3 or 4 a day. So, keep tuned in for those. Hit the like and subscribe button for dad jokes, country music, driving videos, weather videos, whatever, We're going to do a little bit of everything. We do comedy, we do music, we do news, like I said, if I see anything major that happens on Facebook or anything like that, I will bring it to your attention, let you know what's going on. If you're subscribed to me, you'll find out the news around Tennessee and maybe even around the whole East Coast or the country, you know. So we'll find out what we're going to do. Anything I find that's really newsworthy, I will put it on here. But I thank each and every one of you for watching the videos. Thank you. Appreciate it. But we're in the good old Crown Vic here. It's really sunny. The light is really bright. I can't hardly even see the screen. As you can see, it is 90 degrees outdoor temperature. And the air conditioner's blowing probably about 45. Blowing really cold. But I got it on medium because the fan is so loud when you turn it up real high. It drowns me out sometimes because the fan just blows so hard. It's right now on halfway, you know, blowing half. But it keeps it good and cool in here. And let's see, what else we're going to talk about. Let's see. We had the McJuggernuggets case we talked about earlier in the week. I don't believe in abortion. I don't like that. I don't think that abortion should be unless the the child or the mother is at risk really bad, you know. I don't agree with what he did. I don't agree with what anybody does. But the one good thing that did come out of what Jesse did and his wife did brought awareness to the Down syndrome community. I don't think they were being enough awareness brought to that group of people. I've known a lot of people who had Down syndrome, and I love each and every one of them. They're the best people that you ever want to meet. I knew one of the boys who had Down syndrome. He was a good friend of mine. He worked at Food City for 30 years. He retired from Food City, actually, and he made it along fine. His life, he was always happy. You know, you can have Down syndrome and live a full, happy life. And I knew another girl, her name was Sharon, and I took her to doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff when I worked the medical ambulance field, transportation stuff when I did that. And she was one of the nicest, easygoing people and easiest to get along with that I've ever seen. You know, it was a pleasure to be around her. And she passed away. She lived to be like 58 years old. So she lived a good life. She really did. It's a lot better life than Jesse's baby had. I mean, he didn't get to even breathe the first breath of air. And he was at 21 weeks, too. 21 weeks is, you know what they have to do when they go and do a 21-week second stage trimester? They got to go up with them, oh, my God, I can't stand to think about it. They go up with them forceps, and they go up in there, and they just rip the baby apart. And they can feel every bit of that, pulling their leg out of the socket and everything, and arms and stuff. I can't understand how anybody would want to go that route. That late-term pregnancy, you know, that was just cruel. And then he made it all about himself and wanted to monetize that. I can't understand it. It makes me sad every time I think about it. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. It's not my job to judge anybody. God is going to do that. God will do that. And another thing, I think that baby will be on their mind from now on. It might not be right now, but it will. There'll be a time when they're both going to sit and think, what would that child have become? Would that child have loved us? Which it would have. And did we make a mistake? And I heard that Jesse's girlfriend or wife's mother and father have already told her to ditch him because he's abusive, bad influence, you know, things like that. It's just really, really sad. But there ain't nothing we can do about it. You know, we can't make the decision. I guess if the laws don't change, there's nothing we can really do about it. We can't change the law, but I think it should be illegal to just abort a child, any child, just because you feel that it would be a burden to you. that's not your body. That's that child's body. You know, God made that child the way it was going to be, and God loved that boy, that child, and he wouldn't have wanted them to murder it. But anyway, I thank each and every one of you for watching the videos. We're going to end this video now, and then we'll start another one up when we get to driving. But I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next video.